afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets. Now in the box, George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
For the Jethawks, the center fielder, George.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first.
First pitch,
and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The next 0-2. And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again. Still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Cozart. Down and in here, one ball. No strike. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Cozart playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one. Digging in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Cozart. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, two away. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way.
The left fielder, Marcell.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Kershaw has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
Right past him, a swing and a miss at the... Here's Bryce Harper now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Ted Woods. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a cold strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here comes the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So striding forward now, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anthony.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Now to the plate, Benito Santiago. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Santiago.
Ball one. Santiago absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Again, another foul ball. Rizzo aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The pitcher, number 22.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 0-1, here it comes. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So coming to the plate, Zach Kozart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bellinger has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He went down swinging to start the home first.
The left fielder.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yasiel.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man at 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Reyes has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping up now, Ted Woods. He drew a walk his first time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball just off the inside corner.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. So that'll bring in the next.
Number 35.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. So stepping in, JT Realmuto reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ball 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Ohtani waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Digging in to try it again. Clayton Kershaw. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. The 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Base hit into right center. Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, Rick Porcello. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So it's back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Standing in, Jose Reyes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Jose.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now is Yasiel Puig. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. 2 on. Here with 1 man.
Right fielder.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ozuna's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Stepping into the box, Ted Woods. And they're runners at the corners now. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-2 now. Puig off for second. Swing and a miss on the knuckle. Ready for another shot now. Zach Kozart. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. In now, Matt Chapman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Standing in, Ronald Acuna.
Leading off for the Nightmares, the left fielder,
And the pitch.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So digging in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Corbin has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Batting fourth.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 3.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounded to short. Right to him. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 23.
Hernandez is ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Puig on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, ball.
Second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Mazeroski.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reyes takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.